Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Inline Warehouse. My name's Tyson. Right now, taking a quick look at the Reebok 11K roller hockey skate. The Reebok 11K roller hockey skate is going to be the premier top-of-the-line roller hockey skate from Reebok. The biggest change of this year compared to last year on the Reebok skates is going to be that they're using a Labeta frame on it, and they're using all 80mm wheels instead of that tri-dye wheel setup. So instead of having an 80 in the back, 276 and a 72, you have the all 80mm wheels. What benefit that is going to come from that is, one, the skate's going to be a lot faster now. With that all 80 wheels, you don't have any smaller wheels slowing down the speed of it, so you're going to get that fast performance speed out of the all 80s. Another thing is, being that they are larger wheels, you actually have more urethane within contact of the surface floor, so you'll actually have better grip out of the all 80s. So it's going to offer a little bit better stopping ability, as well as it's going to have more grip for those starts, as well as for those sharper turns, to really allow you to lean into it. Another great thing that they're offering on this skate is going to be the Labeta Addiction wheels. This is going to be the premier hockey wheel in the market right now. They're using a drastically different pouring formula on these. So it actually has an outer, harder urethane than you'd get out of most indoor wheels. So these are definitely designed for an indoor sport court type material. And it's going to have grip similar to like a 76 or a 74A, but the actual outer urethane on these is going to have a hardness of like an 83 to 86. So what that's going to do is you're going to get that same grip that you'd get out of more traditional wheels, but it's not going to compress as much, so it's going to be a lot faster out of these, as well as offer some great durability. Going on to the bearings that they're featuring on the 11K skate is going to be an ABEC 9, so it's going to have a nice high quality bearing on these skates. The ABEC 9s are going to be at the top of the ABEC rating scale, so it's a nice high quality bearing on there. Going on to the outsole that you're featuring, it's a full composite outsole, very thin profile, so it's going to have a nice rigid design, as well as it's going to offer a very lightweight feel to it. Going on to the overall boot construction. Now, the one thing that you want to note is the 11K roller hockey skate boot is going to be different than what you see on the 11K ice hockey skate boot. The materials in the quarter panel here are going to be a little bit more similar to what you saw on the 10K ice skate. But one difference between the 10K ice skate and the 11K roller hockey skate is, even though it's similar materials of the quarter panel between the two, they actually added stiffeners in this, so this skate's going to have a little bit more support than what you saw the 10K ice skate. But as far as materials and overall look to it, is going to be very similar to the 10K skate. So one thing that you get out of this new material, this is going to be that Armor 4, is you have the embedded zones. So you have right here up in the flex portion of the skate a composite bedded zone, as well as in the back for the stability. And then you also have a big oversized scuff guard right there to help extend the lifespan of the skate, which you actually don't see the scuff guard quite the same size on the ice version. So that's a nice addition here to make it a little more roller specific. Also, like most of the Reebok skates out, you still have that pump feature. So it has that same redesigned pump that you saw from the previous year on the ice skates. So a little bit larger, more flush design, easier to pump them up, as well as a re-engineered bladder system in there. So it's going to offer a little bit better fit than some of the older Reebok skates offered. And then similarly on the other side, they kind of redesigned that release valve, so it's a little bit easier to release that air there, and really make sure you get that custom, nice locked in heel. Also going great with that feature, the 11K skates of course offer the lace lock design. So basically that's going to be this feature right here. What that does, it allows you to tighten the lower portion and the upper portion of the skates independently, so you can really nail in that fit that you want out of the lower portion, then lock it, then move on to the upper portion to really ensure you're getting a great fit out of the skate. Going on to take a look at the tongue, this is going to be basically the same tongue that you saw on the 10K ice skate. Nice thick white felt design. It's a two-piece construction, so as we go ahead and open it up, you'll see that it's stitched right down the center. It allows it to roll over the foot, give you a nice tight fit to it, as well as you do have some lace bite protection in there. You can see here in that added material area down the center, that's going to give you your protection against a lace bite, as well as maybe a stray shot or a slash. And then another thing I really like about the tongues that Reebok's using is how they've designed it, is they have the segments to really allow it to bend down and flop the tongue forward without having too stiff of a feel, but you still get that same great protection on it. And then another difference that you'll notice between the boots of the roller hockey skates from Reebok versus their ice is you have those vents in the front area to keep you a little bit cooler for those roller hockey guys. But all in all, a nice solid looking skate here from Reebok. Once again, this has been just a quick look at the Reebok 11K roller hockey skate, available here at inlinewarehouse.com.